Hello everyone, Samurai Lawmaster here. In today's video we're going to be trying to figure out who the next samurai hero is going to be. I know in the community everyone would love a hero with Tekenkachi. It is the back of the hand hooks characterized by 4 iron nails like bear claws, attached to a metal ring worn over the hand. The claws could be used for scratching, striking, stabbing in the stomach, stuff like that, whatever you can think of. You've probably seen this weapon before if you're a big Shredder fan like I am. Besides that, we're not here to talk about turtles. I've been thinking a lot about samurai warriors we don't have in the samurai faction yet, and one of these types of warriors I would love to see is a Japanese warrior monk. Japanese warrior monks is a term reference to the number of different types of religious militarists in feudal Japan. The Sohei were organized arms based at Pacific temples in Kyoto and Nara, while the Yamabushi were less organized clusters of mountain aesthetics. You may also remember the Ikuiki Uprising. Taking a closer look at the For Honor Year 8 trailer, it states that the samurai hero is going to have a mastery of multiple weapons.
Season 2's samurai hero will be very unique and distinct because of samurai is aiming for the mastery, and this mastery of the weapons are going to be the key of this new hero.
The person who mentioned this is seen holding multiple weapons. This reminds me a lot of a certain warrior in history.
Who's that Pokemon?
Benkei. His name is Benkei, was a Japanese warrior monk who lived in the later years of the Heian period, 794 to 1185. Benkei lived a varied life, first becoming a mountain ascetic, then a monk, and then a rogue warrior. He is commonly described as a man of great strength and loyalty. In Japanese folklore, he became a monk at the early age of 17. He was 6.6 feet tall. In his early life, people gave him the attributes of a demon, a monster child, with wild hair and long teeth in his youth. Benkei armed himself with 7 weapons, and is often depicted carrying these on his back, in addition to his sword. He carries a broad axe, a rake, a sickle, a wooden mallet, a saw, an iron staff, and a Japanese glaive. Benkei is basically a walking, talking toolbox.
Jet, pack it up.
What? I just put the...
Benkei would later come to respect and serve the famous warrior Minamoto no Shitsune, made him one of the most popular figures in Japanese history, and a favorite in many traditional stories, plays, and even in motion pictures. Benkei is better known for his legendary last stand by dying standing up straight against a samurai army. Another famous event is when Benkei met Minamoto Yoshitsune. Benkei was said to have wandered around Kyoto every night on a personal quest to take 1,000 swords from samurai he believed were unworthy and arrogant. He is said to have met his master while attempting to collect his 1,000th sword from passers-by who he would nightly challenge to duel on the Gyozo Bridge of the capital city of Kyoto. Having collected 99 swords, he would eventually fail in his attempt for the 1,000th sword by Minamoto Yoshitsune. It's stated Benkei attacks Minamoto, who appears to look very weak but has a magnificent sword at his waist. Minamoto, however, jumps over the parapet of the Gyozo Bridge with such swiftness of a swallow and dodges Benkei's huge swinging attacks, defeating him in a magnificent way. Not long after the duel, Benkei, furious and looking for revenge, waited for Minamoto Yoshitsune at the Buddhist temple of Kizumi, where he would lose again. After seeing this young master as his better, he would become his retainer and fight with him in the Genpei War against the Taira, where he would continue to follow him to the very end. In the end, Benkei and his master were encircled in the castle of Kuragama. As Yoshitsune retreated to the inner keep of the castle to commit ritual seppuku on his own, Benkei stood guard on the bridge in front of the main gate to protect his master. It was said that the soldiers were afraid to cross the bridge to confront him, and all who did met their swift end at the hands of a giant man who killed 300 trained samurai warriors. Realizing close quarters combat would mean suicide, The warriors following Minamoto's brother decided to shoot and kill Benkei with arrows instead. Long after the battle should have been over, the soldiers noticed the arrow-riddled, wounded, covered Benkei was still standing. When the soldiers finally got enough courage and strength to cross the bridge to take a closer look, the heroic hero fell down to the ground, having dying standing up right. This is known as the standing death of Benkei. I hope you enjoyed this little history video of mine trying to figure out who the next samurai hero is going to be. Tell me in the comments down below if you agree with my decision or theory. If not, tell me who you think would be the next samurai hero. With that, I'll see you next time, and please don't forget to like and subscribe because it really helps out the channel.